Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com. I did an Orient video, I think it was last month, a couple of world timers, and a new run on the Kamasu, if you will. I did show in that video that the Kamasu bracelets fit this watch. It's this new gradient dial vintage loom diver that they've got that's really nice. Anyway, as I mentioned in that video, I only got two of the styles, and then after seeing that they sell pretty well, I got a couple more. And unbeknownst to me, one of them that I got, the one I'm going to feature today, was actually a limited edition. Shocked. 2,000 piece limited edition. So I was able to actually get, so they sold through after I got them. I was able to get a bunch more, so I figured why not promote them with a video. So we'll talk about that watch briefly. It'll probably be a quick one today. My Spinnaker collab that I did last year, my 6139, is it running? Yeah, it's going. It's running pretty well. Let's check this one out. So before we get into the watch, here is the box. Orient Limited Edition. I mean, just a big box. I'm really not a fan of large presentation boxes. But I guess, yeah, if you're buying something for like 10 grand, it's nice to have a large box to show for it. But for something like this, where the price is not much more than the standard watch, I don't really get the point. But anyway, the watch is only $315, and the other ones are, well, like $285 or something. And this is a plated case, so really, the price is not elevated at all by the fact that it's limited. It's elevated by the fact that it's got a plated case. But $315, we already talked about it. Limited edition, 2,000 pieces. Let's see, this particular one is number 667. Luckily, it's not number 666, because I would have just stopped and refilmed the video. I guess Orient slots their watches in a totally random fashion, because the first box I opened the first watch and it was like 70-something. I was like, wow, we got low serial numbers. And the next one was like 1,800 and change. So I was like, oh, I guess they're just, I don't know if they randomize them, or I don't know if it's the QC process, how they get picked. Anyway, I'm talking too much. The watch doesn't have a name, right? Orient kind of stopped naming their watches. You want to call it a Kamasu Gen 2, a Kamasu 2, whatever you want to call it. That was close. Sounds like something else. 41.8 millimeters in diameter. It's a beautiful size. 12.8 thick to a flat sapphire crystal. There is no AR on it, I believe. 46.8 on the lug tip to lug tip. Solid screw-down case pack. It is a stainless steel case pack, as you can see. I mentioned the sapphire crystal, right? Scratch resistant. Nice. The case. Oh, let's talk about the lugs. 20 millimeter lug. Comes on a brown strap. Okay, matching buckle. So the case is plated, as is the bezel. Kind of a rose goldish. It is brushed on the top, polished on the edge, like right on the fillet here, and then brushed on the side again. They call it rose gold. It's a little bit aged, in my opinion, but it's certainly there. Maybe a little bit bronzish, if you will. But what do they do to really knock it out is they pair it with their gradient dial, and this is a maroon gradient dial. It's a little bit lighter in the center, and it pops out to a darker maroon on the outside. They do silver hands, and again with this vintage loom, looks so nice and warm. And I love that they match the bezel, the coloring of the bezel, this brown here with this dark red and the rose gold numbers. I don't know, kind of the whole package kind of works, which again, that's why I'm doing a video on it, because I really think it's a worthwhile watch. It runs on Orient's F6922 movement, which is kind of their latest movement, hand winds and hacks. Screw down crown, 200 meters of water resistance, or as they call it, 20 bar. Change the time, and then one click out, one direction will change the date, the other direction will change the day. Doink. Okay, screw it down. Let's zoom in on that awesome looking dial. So there you go. You can really see it in its glory. Really nice looking. Like I said, the use of the vintage loom, I think, was such a smart idea. I know people were clamoring about the day date. Maybe they could have gotten rid of that. I can kind of see that, because it's the white or starkness of it really bounces against the vintageness of the loom, but still, it's definitely a very nice looking piece. We'll do a loom, a wrist, and we'll be done. Like I said, quick video. There you go. No problem reading it. Glows very, very well. Nice bright green color. You do get a pip at the 12. Oh, it is 120 click. Unidirectional ratcheting bezel. If you did not know, of course, I did not spin it though. People have been asking me if the Kamasu aftermarket bezels fit all these RA A808 watches. I do not know. I cannot try because I don't mean junk ones, but as I said in the video where I announced that I have the Kamasu bezels, getting the Kamasu bezel off or this bezel off is extremely difficult to the point where it's actually easier just to cut it with a roto tool on the corner and then just flip it off. Let's see what it looks like on the wrist. So here it is on my 6 3/4 wrist. There I am on the strap, so yeah, probably go down to like a 6 1/4 or so. Plenty of room on the tail. Above the bone, below the bone. I obviously wear Rays, Makos, all the other stuff, so I know they fit me just fine. Kamasu, very, very similar size, though not interchangeable parts. Beautiful, beautiful option. I'm gonna kind of call the video there. That's it. There's a bunch of these. I think there's a Pepsi version and a few different solid colors, blue or black, I believe, and then this cool maroon version. So it has been Mark from LongOnWatch.com showing you a nice new Orient Limited Edition. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Questions or comments, feel free to put them down below, and I'll be sure to address them as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.